soggy, but the supporters are in good voice, and you can tell just how much this matters to them. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Cucurella. Here's Sancho. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde. And here's Messi. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Caicedo. So it is still 0-0. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Messi. He's got the shot away! Same again, same outcome.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Colwill. Caicedo. For Palmer. And Fernandes. That pass has been well intercepted. Gusto. Colwill. Gusto. And Fernandes. Caicedo. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Messi. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Messi. Almost half an hour in now. Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And Messi! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Gusto. And he's only too happy to take that back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Palmer. Jackson. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Colwell cuts it out. Pedro Neto. Nicked it back promptly. Jackson. Valverde.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's in space and looking for options.
Such good technique.
1 minute added time.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's there to retrieve it. And the counter is on. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Fernandes. For Palmer. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they win it back again. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's intervened well there. Caicedo. Jackson.
Gusto really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Shapes to shoot! Has another go! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Colwell.
The attendance for this match
Gusto.
was 71,898.
Pedro Neto. Fernandes. And he's been shifted off it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gusto made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Messi. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Sancho. Pinches it off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Jimenez gets a foot in here. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Robertson cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. It's run loose here. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Sancho. Interesting ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's pulled back, and the shot!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Messi. Valverde, over to the left. Pedro Neto gets over and intercepts. Akanji spots it and intercepts.
There will be
Pedro
1 minute
Neto.
added time.
And he's managed to get free. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, that's been intercepted. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, now it's a race for the ball. So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing.